Hi, I welcome you to the Kaiser Kitchen. My name is Spencer Schmerzler, and today we're going to be making a cabbage apple cranberry salad. So to start off, we're going to candy some walnuts for the salad topping. First, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and wait until that preheats. While it is preheating, you want to chop a half a cup of walnuts. Now what you can do, if you don't want to get full walnuts and chop these, or don't have the time to chop them, you can buy chopped walnuts. So once you finish chopping those, you want to take your chopped walnuts and put them in some water, just enough to coat. If you got more, you want to strain off all the extra water. And then after that, add your sugar, which is about a half a cup of sugar. Mix it around. And then you want to take your coated nuts and put them on your tray. Spread them out nicely. And throw them in that 350 degree oven. And while they're baking, you can move the tray around a little bit so they don't stick too much. Alright, so next we're going to put the salad together. And to do that, you need one green head of cabbage, one red head of cabbage, some shredded carrot, cored and sliced apples, chopped, lemon juice, dried cherries, and dried cranberries. So, to start off, usually you're going to want 2 parts green cabbage to 1 part red cabbage. You could either chop up each one completely, or you could save the rest of the cabbage and use it in other dishes, which we will show you later in our segment. To start with this cabbage, you want to remove the core. So you're going to half it, quarter it, and then there's this end right at the bottom that you don't really want. So you throw that back in. What you're going to want to do with this cabbage is shred it so that this way the pieces aren't too long that you can't fit it all in your mouth, but at the same time you're getting a nice bite of salad. So usually you might want to cut this in half depending on your size of cabbage. And then just nicely go through and make little slices. So after that, break them up. The great thing about cabbage that I love is that it's very plentiful. You could get a lot of cabbage. I mean, look how much you just got out of that slice. You can get a lot of cabbage out of one. Also, in this area, in Schoharie County, cabbage is grown almost everywhere, and there's a lot of places you can get it. So just keep slicing that through. If you notice some pieces are a little too big, cut it in half. And you're going to take your red one and do the same thing. Red cabbage is actually one of the most prettiest vegetables, I think, but also has a little different texture and form of the green cabbage. So you may have to cut it a little differently at first to get the same kind of slices, but in the end, just some thin slices so you can get it all together. Sprinkle it over, just keep cutting it up. My favorite thing about this salad is that it's very, very colorful. It symbolizes fall. Uses a lot of fall in-season vegetables. So now you've got these two together, and you want to mix it up so you get the nice combination of green and red. And then next you want to go and get your chopped carrot. Sprinkle it around. Get that nice pretty orange. Alright, so now for your apples you want to do 1 green and 1 red apple. For your slices, you want about the size of your thumbnail to the size of your pinky nail. And the sizes and stuff will make people who are eating the salad very happy because some people like apples more than others. But what you want to do with the apples is, after you cut them, if you add some lemon juice, they won't brown. So this way, if you're taking a while to add to your salad or cut your apples won't go brown and your salad won't look like it's been sitting out. After your apples, you want to put your dried cranberries. Thank you, Ocean Spray. Sprinkle around. If you really like cranberries, you could always add some more. But if you don't have cranberries, or don't want to buy cranberries, you could always use raisins as well. If you're making this salad during the fall, I think fresh cranberries are the best to use, and because they're in season, they're actually very cheap and add a very nice color to your salad. Then add the dried cherries, and last but not least, safety first. Add your candied walnuts. Well, there you have it. A cabbage, apple, cranberry salad. Very inexpensive because we're using seasonal produce. Very fun to make, very colorful, very fall to have at your Thanksgiving dinner. And if you don't want to go through the trouble of making that salad dressing, you can always just buy a raspberry vinaigrette. I wanted to share with you a few other ideas that you could do with the ingredients you bought to make this apple, cranberry, cabbage salad. First, your walnuts. If you make too much, that's okay. Give it to your kids as a snack at school, or you could just eat them while you're watching TV or cooking your salad. Next, a handful of cranberries. It's never a bad thing. Same thing with the chopped apples. Always a good snack. And if you're an apple cider lover, while you're making your salad, always pour yourself a glass. Thanks. Have a great day.